Okay. Hi. Internet and YouTube, thanks for nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am losing my voice here from all of the talking I am doing. Once again, the internet connection decided it's about time to shut me up. Or possibly YouTube is the one that decided to do so. The stream was cut short for some reason. I'll continue on streaming at least for another hour. Enough with the running. From the point you watched by the end of the first part, all I said that was, if you like something, you have got the right to like it and inform others about it. Don't like something, you should just ignore it and not spread the hate. When you keep spreading the hate, advertise the very thing that you hate to your bones, and you just immortalize it. For how long should you immortalize something that you hate exactly? Frankly, for me, every time you hate something, if you are forced to confront it and live with it until the day you die, would be a punishment or an existing thing, I would much rather it, since with that people will start keeping their own hatred and cussing for themselves and not. Excuse me? Let me be. Okay. My idea is, if spreading hatred would make you immoral, then you might as well just keep your hatred for yourselves completely. I do state that I don't like some games and some countries and some political setups, but I have no business with them. That's why I simply state that I don't like them and carry on moving on. If you hate something and you wish to advertise how much you hate it, then you are a hypocrite. Because you in fact do not hate it, you like it, and you wish for it to return and keep and stop. Because when you really hate something, you never speak about it ever again, so that you can't forget it. That is the policy I believe in. You hate something, keep your hatred for yourself and do not bring it up. Just ignore it. If you cannot ignore and you must keep always bringing it up, it means that you do not hate it. You rather love it, enjoy it, worship it, and you wish for it to stay always existing. Good? And I'm talking about all the most standing up events in throughout the history. If you don't like something, stop talking about it. Sam Morgan Freeman. If you would want racism to stop talking about it. If you want to talk about them goals and stop all the time talking about how the skin color is our only way to treat people. That's just pure shit. That goes in all the ways. If you are a black person, you have no right to insult the whites. If you are a white person, you have no right to insult the blacks. If you are from any other colors or nationalities, I do not believe in racism. Everyone they have their own nationality and their origins. They are not races. They are not aliens. And whoever sees us as the aliens, then themselves are the alien. And frankly, they should just leave the planet and seek another home where their own race of aliens lives in there. Invisible Countdown, this is about gaming genres and not political hatred. Once again, you don't want the video to go suddenly offline. So focus. Car racing games, Need for Speed, genre, virally, etc. Not a fan of them anymore. Horza, also, I don't really like it that much. I still enjoy platformers. By them, I not long ago finished A Hat in Time. That was a very nice indie game. I also enjoy, weirdly enough, some of the APK games, the Android program packs, I think it is shortcut for. I enjoy very much the games about word towers, making words from collection of letters. I enjoy literature, reading, writing, and narrating. So it's not really that much of a weird thing to say that I enjoy making up words as long as there's a very good sense for it. I enjoy marble-based games such as the Zuma Temple and the Marble Duel. Yeah, these are all just all the old school classics. I enjoy Centipede and Space Invaders, the very retro style games. Bullet Hells, I hate them all. And Toho Project, I frankly have no soft heart for it. Soft spot in my head at all for it. I hate it. The characters, I kind of respect them for their creativity, but I hate it all. Toho Project. There's nobody in here. Bullet Hells, games where you need to have some inhuman talent and ability to play around. I hate. Either make it part of fantasy or make it casual for casual gaming. Guys, forget me, but let's include me. Let's see. Seven more. It is 38. So, 38. Secret Area 4. Behind Purple Schumer. Underneath a small sewer. Go here. No. This secret area was behind the waterfall. This secret area was behind the waterfall in area 3. There is no auto garage. The place with the tumor in it is I didn't yet visit it. I did already. is further to the north from this. This description is wrong. This complete description is wrong. Cut it. And what makes you so special about what makes special about you other than your kin? This one is much more fleshy and bloody. This one is much more scaly. Told you, one of these is not like the other because developers just gave them another coat of texture. That's literally it. Next. And a new one. I am literally boiling myself with hatred right now. Number 7. The last bloated corpse. Okay, why didn't the data spawn when I killed them the first time? This is simple. These datas are controlled completely via RNG, random number generator. The most thing that I extremely hate in video games. Yeah, similar to feature to MB1001H. This says due to decomposition has begun to bloat, blah 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 blah. How many of your kind have I killed in the secret area exactly and you never spawned? How many? This one is orange with a red mark on its belly. This one is yellow. This one is red with some marking on its belly. This one is purple. This one is goldish. Grey and red. Literally, that's literally it. A simple change in the texture coat. And you call it an enemy data. Shame on you. So now I'll have to wait for this office. Almost there. 33. 39. 7 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From this moment onwards, we have still the wasp in area 4. 2 of them. Yeah, you're not doing this wrong. They are both MB1409I. So 70. This one and this one are both wasps. The wasp we have right now is this normal one. This is what we do not need. An insect with a spear for its stinger. We need to search for something that is not this. That's not like this. Oh dear Lord. And also these things are all controlled by the power of the RNG. It's worse. Wait a minute, this one is in area 7 above the... Dear Lord, adapter. We'll have a very long journey up ahead. Area 7 is the biggest area in the game. Because it's literally above all of the genome mist. Let's see here. Ragi Nashi Garhel. But trying to spread some more viral data. Thanks. Okay, now to make things a little bit faster, let's go straight to area 4 and to keep purging the wasps over and over again until something pops up. Everything is controlled via the RNG. I hate it. And what I hate more than the normal gaming RNG, the random number generator, is the gacha or the gambling games generators. I did play Genshin Impact as from its alpha stages, and I had no idea what I was getting in myself into. Genshin Impact is no longer a game. It is pure gambling. And people with their wait, I do remember this place. Since I need the grizzly transformation for this specific area, there's a very high possibility that I will not be able to collect the wasps. They were hiding inside this place. That's why I completely gave up on this area, because any place with the grizzly or another altered beast transformation that I still require and not yet have will be instantly skipped upon, because possible that until I unlock the grizzly, I will not be able to these places and get the data. Thus, number 4, I will for now pause them. Here, pause. 4, pause. Make them in a beautiful bed. Pause and pause until I make sure that truly in the grizzly hill area these wasps do not exist. Let's go then to area 7 to go to the raptors. Go seek the raptors. Also, I do not truly speak with a specific accent. I just speak with mixed English. Raptors are the most common enemy type in the area 7. So I believe that finding one will be too hard. I just have to once again seek the ones that do not have the same graphic template code, that the texture code that we already have obtained. What about them? I like for fighting games. I no longer care about them anymore. Real-time strategy and build your base games. I currently am more fan of the Dungeons series. Games where you play as the dungeon master, literally final boss, and you need to get rid of all the adventurers that keep coming and annoying you in your personal house. Because simply put, I like change. I don't like to always keep going through dungeons over and over again and having to fight demons non-stop. I wish for a change. That's why for once in my life, playing as the one who keeps the monsters well-behaved and fed, is the one who controls the monsters and cares for them. Also designs their items, makes them bring the mana and resources and all stuff. Is always welcome in my book, as long as I get to purge numbers upon numbers of humanoids. Humans, elves, priests, mages, dwarves, you name it. Also, by the way, for the Dungeons and Dragons to have officially their own long-lived fantasy genres and races doesn't mean at all that they are the only existing fantasy world races and they should be the only ones to exist. You wish to create your own style of races and other creatures, sub-creatures, feel free to do so. I have personally, I have already created my own race in my novels. But always remember that whatever race you're going to try creating, the internet will not go easy on them. Especially those who keep non-stop commenting about how the look the characters are, or the race is, the age limit for them, the inspirations. Frankly, I don't care about any of that. If you're someone who every single time you see something, or characters, the original ones, have to instantly know how old they are, then you don't need to just quit completely the internet. You need execution. For you, everything is about the age, the shape, the size, the height, and please quit fantasy altogether. Fantasy is supposed to be the one realm in the humanoid brain where you have the right completely to create and be creative as much as you wish without any limits or boundaries. If that's now also considered to be illegal or has to be criticized or attacked, then by all means quit it. You have no right to do so. Every single time, if you made a character, you have to instantly make sure to state throughout what is their sexual orientation, how old they are, especially for those internet artists that cannot just let go of their these characters and making them and violating them non-stop. If I were to create original characters that are young looking and didn't state their names, you have no right to demand it. If I make characters that are in a certain way dressed up, you have no right to demand the inspiration for their clothes as well. If I have no right to be as creative as I can, just because our world has gone completely as the snowflake mode, then frankly, nothing should be allowed to be created. It's not the feelings or the norms that you should be afraid of violating. What you should be afraid of violating is the right to create originals. Otherwise, you are happy with the garbage that we have nowadays that is completely creatively bankrupt, and by all means, just leave. Quit the media, quit the creative side altogether, do us a favor and vanish. As one wise man once said, for an originally creature's designer, censorship is vandalism. Just like graffiti on buildings is considered vandalism, if you dare to censor a designer's original view or original idea, then you are a vandalism. You are making vandalism as well. The one I'm right now seeking is number 57. Why do I keep ranting them stuff? I'm trying to play here. Why did I come here? Because I took a look at the rafters that we have already gathered, and I came here to check which one of them am I missing. This one, the specific the textures is the big red berry with an eye in the middle of it. This one, big yellow belly with kind of brown to red wings. This is a regular raptor. Okay. Any other raptors? Owl, owl, owl. Okay, I have an idea who we need now. That's not this creature and not this creature. We're seeking something that is neither any of these. We're seeking something that we haven't yet killed enough of for the RNG to spawn as its data. And I believe I have some rough idea what we're looking for. I do have one. It's the bird with the whiteness on its stomach, I think. Let's go back to Area 7 and check it out. Let this be the last data collecting journey I go through, because I am not going to stop this video until not only do we find as many data as we can, but also I want to finish off the last boss today. I go second to that already. See these ones? See these, how the texture, yes, right in the front of me. These are the ones, exactly. Okay, done. Next. Without even checking it, yes, this is done. 57. Moving on. I don't even need to check it, I already know that it is the one. Area 9. Mall. We'll go to the nearest set point to check it again, because I need to know which mall are we talking about. Nearest area we said 7, correct? 7? No, 8. Area 9. 7, area 9. Area 9 means we have to go to checkpoint. Invisible, try one more time to state which game genres you are into so they can recommend them to you without going political, please. Okay. Mascots that are rent from Nintendo. PlayStation mascots, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, even I do enjoy the Pikmin from Nintendo. I enjoy Chibi Robo. I like Hat in Time Hat Kid as its mascot. Anthropomorphic characters, I do like them. Also, playing as mythical creatures, werewolves, vampires, to a certain degree. I enjoyed playing some dogfight, which is the military airplanes fight. Yeah, this is the one, Raptor. The one with the blanket of feathers on its stomach. Did you see how many of this we killed until the data came out? Too many. We are looking for number 33. What is the one thing standing out from this 33? Mole. I said mole. See here. This is a mole. What we're seeking is not this. Bony head, dagger-like claws, blind, black fur. This is not what we're looking for. Okay? This is not what we want. Next. Armor, dinosaur-like back, green to blue, has eyesight, again dagger-like claws, tail that's like a dinosaur as well. This is not what we're looking for. Okay? This is not what we want. So, what we want is something that is neither this nor this. What we want is something that is a third option to this both. Let's go to search. I better make a habit for myself to check my phone every few minutes just to make sure that that stream is still working and not suddenly cut for no reason. Build your army games such as Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War are among my more liked games because they have very well made and designed systems. I do like making my own army. Overlord games also 1 and 2. I like to have minions by my side. I'm not a big fan of puzzle games. Once again, I restate it. What else? Board games and I do like them. I do like games with deeply developed lore, story. Because for me, a story is what makes a game what it is. What else is there? I do enjoy the action genre. I don't like any of the Yakuza games at all. I completely hate all of Grand Theft Auto games. Sandbox games, I enjoy them. Grand Theft Auto, with their extremely toxic communities, I hate it. Basically, just look at any game with the main feature as multiplayer, and I just don't like it. I like mostly the single player games with more focus on 3D graphics over 2D. I don't mind most of the side scrollers, but I completely reject the Metrovania and the discover you the maze-shaped map style. I enjoy playing with military jets, dogfights. Used to play some of them back in the day. What else is there? Some walls. I'm trying to take a look at these textures, but I'm not able to see. Did I see this well? Brown heads. Yeah, this is the one. I think. That previous one was completely severed from the head to the back. Maybe these are the ones that I have to now grind. Till the game decides to pop for me the enemy data. I like the real-time strategies, and I do enjoy role-playing games, RPGs. I hate games that take too much time to finish. Like, way too much. Games are supposed to be fun, not long-living. Also, those games that have multiple endings that are hidden behind harder difficulties, I am not a fan of them. Unless the difficulty is actually worthwhile. Games with leaderboards, forget them. I do not like competition. Games with esports, again, anything, everything and anything that is battle royale, forget it. I did say that I enjoyed Spellbreak to a certain degree, but I haven't played it for some really long time by now. These are all just generics, not worth killing. Yes, this is the one with the silverback. The ones I require are for inside that secret area. The ones with the little brown on their heads. So none of these are worth actually killing. I need to get out of this place and go to A10 and then turn here. These modes aren't the ones that I'm now seeking. The ones I'm seeking are at the secret area. Come on, Luke. Zombie games where you get to kill loads of zombies. I hate them. I am completely sick and tired of zombie survival co-op. Also, Resident Evil games, I am not a fan of them. The only game of Resident Evil I ever finished was 4. 4 was not bad, so was kind of boring. The story wasn't that bad. The action-adventure style shooter survival isn't bad either. But honestly, not really a fan of it. When you play as a zombie and you collect them once again, a real-time strategy game where you get to build your own horde and attack humans are more my stuff. Games where you raise your monsters to then fight others are not have bad for me. As long as the raising doesn't take too much time. For card collectathons, as long as they are fair with their RNG, I don't really mind them. The thing is, I don't want games to be a time sink. Visual novels, I do play. Depending on the story, really. Some stories are worth investing in. Some are just pure garbage. And if I have to play a Japanese visual novel, which most likely is considered a romance, then forget it. Because most of the romance-based Japanese visual novels are about a very specific stereotype that most likely I loathe and hate. And honestly, majority of the fan service scenes in these kinds of games are not worth my time or my investment either. If the visual novels have a really deep story behind them, and if the visual novels have very deep story behind them, well developed and nicely created gaming systems as well, I may give them a go, a try. What else is there to speak about? Simulating cooking, farming, driving, trucking, managing train stations, managing any kind of this realistic, more focused scenarios I am not a fan of. As for Thrillville being the manager of a theme park, playing mini games, and eating other people, I am a fan of that. So what have we so far concluded? Games with lots of RPG, NPC interactions. Yeah. The mall with the brown on its back, silver on its head, and the rest of it is the brown. This is the one we're looking for. Done. Next, area 10. Another one of these big-mouthed fishes. What we're looking for from this species is not this body, back, and flesh. Is not this scaly, gray, big fish. What we're looking for is something that is neither this nor this. Something with a different graphics code, texture code, in area number 10. Let's go back to them. Some mint for my throat. Lots of NPC interaction, speech choices. Don't really mind if it was sandbox, which means you have the right to do anything you want, or linear adventure like the Altered Beast here, or an RPG, a role-playing game where you decide upon your strategy, or your team, or your weapons and equipments. I don't mind them. Mostly the Shin Megami Tensei games, Persona games, any build your army or party games, except of the world games, find your soulmate games. I don't mind them. I find also the adults only style games very much underrated, exceptionally underrated. Games that are inspired by Flappy Bird or by tower defense games are hit my thing. Games with daily documentation demand I'm not a very big fan of them unless they were actually worthwhile or I already of their gaming or genre. Any games with gambling transactions or loot boxes or good maps are for me an instant better off dead than alive. Or in short, just throw the trash. Now, nowadays, all the gacha games, the gambling system games, are also included in this list. I do not play gambling. I play games to enjoy my time. Games that they force you to pay monthly subscriptions are off the list. Thanks. I'm prepared to pay only forever. Stay away from me. You see this? You see these bloodied scales on the fish? This is the type we didn't yet catch. The type with the bloated scales. This is the texture we're missing. Not too bloodied, not too scary, just in between. This is the type of fish we're looking for. Now let's see if the creator would like to spawn for us this data. By the way, this is the very same thing I did in the first PlayStation 2 recording. Seek the change in the texture code, and from it you can understand which type you are required to get. Let's go back to Edit 9. Spawn. Now we will be grinding here until we get the correct up. Correct data. Okay, I do believe highly that Arthurel did mention about when I try to tap my games, I most of the time tend to check for spoilers, check for gameplay footage, storyline choices, etc. Because I am a person that enjoys spoilers. Why should I play a game if I knew for a fact that the ending will not suit me or suit my taste? Why should I invest my money, time and life into something that I will inevitably hate? That's why I do like spoilers and I do demand them. Just a scam, honestly. Well, that also goes for the anime shows, films, manga series. I require some spoilers, some information to understand that I'm not going to invest myself too much into what I'm going to inevitably hate. Some would say that the fun comes from exploring rather than just knowing everything, since if you already know everything, there's no fun in it. Well, if you say that for yourself, that's correct. But I am a person who doesn't like to take any risks when I'm investing myself and my resources into something. That's why games that are AAA with a story that is not worth playing are off my list instantly. Or off my to-get list instantly completely. Altogether. Any genre that is Souls-like, this cursed genre that was made up by its own fans, is instantly also off my chart to get. Instantly ignored. Any games that are Batman games, regardless whichever says it is, are also on my ignore list. I hate that character that I used to be a fan of it, but the fandom lost their minds over it. Batman is nothing more than a rich person who was orphaned on a very young age and got too much money that he never deserved in the first place. And because some person killed his parents, now he wants to fill the hole in his life by playing superhero, even though all he is truly just a very human being, nothing special. Don't tell me he got training from this or that, or he has this or that. No. Correct. Money can literally buy anything and everything. Yep, it can. However, when your fans go so far to the point where saying that a character is the only single coming of the Christ, this entire studio or company, that's when you draw the line. Yeah, some people already made shrines, religions, and full-fledged complete oaths to Bruce Wayne, a fictional mere human. Anything about super zeros, I hate it. DC and Marvel, I completely have disowned them altogether. Don't care about any Superman, Batman, Guardians of the Galaxy, etc. I don't care about these games at all, regardless of their genres. So now we are reaching for the titles. GTA, forget it completely. Metroidvania, forget them both completely. Roguelites, Soul-likes, both forget them. I lose these kinds of games. Extremely challenging or hard, don't even mention it. Cuphead, I don't talk about it. It doesn't exist. The end. Bullet Hills, forget them. Simulators, no. Marble puzzles, maybe. Bubble puzzles such as Bubble Witch, as long as there are no need for paying anything. I don't really mind it. Games with loot boxes, NFTs, and gambling transactions all are trash. Gacha games, which are literally the gambling in Japanese, are also on my garbage list. All of them, no exception. Any game that demands from me to pay it for a character or some 2D portrait depicting some kind of an overly exaggerated design is not worth my money nor my investment. I know for a fact that this is the only place where I can get that data. I will keep returning to it until that data spawns. I know for a fact it spawns here. It is the only place with the differently texture-based areas, and this is the only place where they spawn. The rest of it is just another RNG. Games with exceptionally unfair RNG. Go back to the gambling world. I don't need them. Games with exceptionally focusing on graphics. I'm talking about the Order 19 something something. Say 86, not really. But that game, that interactive film was not even a game. When a video game is in its size, is in the hundreds of gigabytes, and everything about its gameplay is just pure garbage. And all of these gigabytes are just for the textures and needlessly detailed shaders and skin. No need for that. No need for that at all. And everyone still is mad at sleeping at Watch Dogs for its infamous E3 trailer with the supreme graphics quality, and then the gameplay is bad. Buddy, listen here. If you wish to play a game, you play it for the gameplay. If you wish to see a movie with eye candy graphics that are as photorealistic as possible, then look for a film, not for a game. Games are all about performance. Games are about how to give the best possible experience with gameplay. They are not interactive films. I must give up up to 90 or 100 gigabytes, because I wanted to have a realistic looking atmosphere shift or weapons or models. Then what am I exactly doing with a video game? I better go gain my sanity back and go seeking a film, a 3D film. Games don't have to look superior to everything else. You saw what happened with the simplest one is Undertale. Very deep and well-developed story with exceptionally interesting systems and hidden Easter eggs. Too many hidden Easter eggs. And the RNG is not even fair. Yet, its art is very much simplistic, nothing exceptional or complicated, and even pixelated art. The RPG Maker games makes them look beautiful and are fun to play. Fun is the word that right now we are deprived of because of the paranormal, mentally insane people who keep demanding difficulty. If you wish for difficulty, just focus on yourself. No need to force everyone into it. The more you are selfish with your preference, the more you will not want anyone else to be included into the very same party that you play in. Gaming is about bringing people together, something that they enjoy and they love. Here it is. Gaming is not about proving your own genre superior over the others. If you do so, and you believe so, then you should be deprived of gaming altogether completely because you are a fascist. You are a self-centered fascist. And you're not worth of gaming altogether completely. I'm not joking at all about it. You should go to see a therapist in morality. Not even a problem with psychology. It's about morality. Also, the open world shader style art adventure games, they have this exact acronym. They are not named Bits of the Wild. I truly was, to a certain degree, interested in trying out playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but then, after all what I have seen from the fans and how they became, how the fans completely became feral lunatics, crazy about the game, worshipping it, making a complete, fully well-founded and established religion out of it, just because people don't seem to like it as much as they do. Instantly, their brain wiring went completely off the rails. Frankly, it is nice to be loyal to something that you enjoy, but it's completely something else to attack everyone else who believes that they do not like it or it's not for them. When you believe that you like something and and everyone else should also like it, regardless whether they like it or not, that means you are a lunatic. And you should not only just be deprived of what you like, but also you should be ashamed of yourself and your complete life. Yeah, I'm going radical, right? I'm going completely radical. I've already killed this guy before, and I believe that I don't need it. That's why I'm going to ignore it. I already killed you. Have I? Really? Or am I just... not sure. Can I make it with the Wendigo? This is right. Why must I always keep going on around whenever I talk about what I like and what I do not like? Because simply put, whenever I speak about what I like, people call me that I am not up to date, or I don't understand what I'm talking about, or whatever. You could ask me also, why do I care about what other people think of me? Because sadly, my brain got too much criticized in my college days that they made me believe wrongfully, that what other people have of their ideology of me is what matters. And sadly, that's my default thoughtology. The idea of thought making, the science of thought making, if that even exists. Yeah. Lord, what else is there? First-person shooters, I enjoy them to a certain limit. So, I do enjoy Bioshock games, which are completely shooters. I enjoy games, Dungeons and Dragons, the role-playing tabletop. I enjoy them as well. Collectathons, I believe Farrell mentioned Bakugan. I am not into that game, sadly, because I just am not interested in it. People are different with their tastes. Card collecting and Yu-Gi-Oh games, I might play them, but I will not hold myself forcefully to that, since I don't like games where where they are just time sink and you must spend in it too much time. Otherwise, I will just have to cheat the games or get myself a 100% save data. Yes, I am not below going full for a 100% finished game save data. Games are meant to be fun, not meant to be assured. And currently with the other beast, I'm having fun unlocking the data I'm collecting. I am three. I'm enjoying the game and I'm enjoying finishing it off. See? I told you. Not too scary, not too red. This one is too much disgusting to look at. But at the very least, it is the one that we're missing. I wanted... Frogman currently in area 11. 81. 81. Okay, so where are the frogmen? Most likely one of these. So then, once again, what we're looking for is not this scary, spiky yellow. And looks disgusting. Neither this. Amphibian. Orange. Scary. Blue eyes. And with orange and brown. Not this one. I think I already know what we're looking for. The green one. The green one we've been killing for some time now, and we never collected its data. Green one. The frogman. See here, let's see. Pepa something Russian, VUM.TO today. You will be removed right now since you are just a bot trying to send some viral links. Once again. Give me a moment, I need to go restock my mint candy to hit my throat. Also, if I can, take some time to get some water boiling, make myself some tea. Also, it will be really good. Overall, I will come back within approximately 5 to 10 minutes. So be right back.
General panic is a source of this warning. So go drink your trading.
Legendary beast of destruction.
The result of the project is you.
But I could do nothing.
General panic is a source of this warning. So go drink your trading.
Legendary beast of destruction.
The result of the project is you.
But I could do nothing. legendary beast of destruction.
The result of the project is you.
But I could do nothing.
A general panic is a source of this rumor. So go place reporting.
Legendary beast of destruction.
The result of the project is you.
But I could do nothing.
A general panic is a source of this rumor. So go place reporting.
Legendary beast of destruction.
The result of the project is you.
But I could do nothing. legendary beast of destruction.
The result of the project is you.
But I could do nothing.
A general talent of the source of this rumor. So go drink reporting.
Legendary beast of destruction.
The result of the project is you.
But I could do nothing.
A general talent of the source of this rumor. So go drink reporting.
Okay. The moment I went right back was 3:55. Now it's 4:08, which means I took a little bit more than 10 minutes. Still, I found an internet at the least. I rechecked the internet connection to make sure that everything is still working fine. Looks like the stream is going well so far. I hope I don't jinx myself with saying this. Instead of the tea, I made myself a quick Nescafe cup of coffee. Because I just saw them, the 3-in-1 packets, and I said to myself, why not? Let's keep moving. Also, one more mint for my throat until the Nescafe cools down a little bit. I enjoy drinking these things with boiling water because it makes its smell, the essence, very nice. Okay. So, I need area 11 Frogman. Let's move it. I do believe I know which enemy I will start right now. Egg farming, grinding. The green ones, the green frogmen. Green frogmen are exactly in a much further area than this. Move it. Here. I think. Yeah, green. Green. These are the guys. That yellow. That purple. Green. Now it's time for me to purge them. If you're going to go to that path, then I will go to the dragon path. Now attack me as much as you want, because after that I'm going to fry you all. Deep frying. Give me the data. Already. The green ones are the ones that I don't yet have the data. Go. Deep fry. Frogman. Okay, so this didn't give me anything. Wait a minute. Just spawned. Yeah, among the games that I also enjoy are god games. Black and White, Black and White 2. I previously did play Garrus, but that game turned out to be just silly prank. Basically, the games where you provide resources for NPCs you have no control of about, and they somehow worship you as their god and provide you more faith energy to make some miracles for them. Those are the god games. Hyper controlling for resources management. I like them because once again, it gives you the ability to play power fantasy. Everyone is literally at your mercy. And if you wish, you could just destroy everything, or you can give them all the supplies that they have as a true development kit, and make their lives to be great. If they do something that you don't like, you can just delete them all. Enjoy being in the power of being the controller and the master of everything and everyone. Do I have paranoia? The love for power and control? Maybe. But frankly, give anyone a weapon and a mask, and they shall show you their true colors. I made myself a mask, and I have my platform as my weapon. Thus, I can speak out however I want and show you my true colors. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not an influencer in any shape, type or form, since my own fame and social power are not that deep or high. I'm just a very simple person, a gamer that enjoys fun playing games and helping others with some specific idealistic views towards the future and a career choice. If I can be a freelance gaming YouTuber, so be it. If I have to try out going to Twitch and play there, I will might do that. The more the better, I think. Also, games that are about revenge or complete annihilation, such as Plague Inc. Evolved, or Postal, or Hatred, for me, are very much liked and beloved games. Games where you get to power fantasy as much as you want. You can kill everyone and everything. Spare nobody. Not a single soul is worth sparing. I enjoy this game, types of games, because once you get the power to choose who lives and who dies, your true nature and morality can show up. Based on these games as well is the Divinity Original Sin games, where you can literally kill everyone. The Elder Scrolls games, you can kill everyone you want. And more or less, games where you have the complete right to choose life or death for anyone are among my plate of beloved games. Currently, the World Books game, an indie game being developed, where you can be the lord of humans, dwarves, orcs, and elves in a pixelated art world. You choose who lives, who dies. You choose who deserves to get the supplies, resources, survive. I enjoy such stuff. I believe that the Dungeon Keeper games are also considered to be god games, since you do control lots of stuff in the world, and you decide what type of creatures can join your world, and which type are forbidden from it. Yes, Black and White. I played it. I played the Black and White 2 twice. I hated very much the lack of content, especially that you fight the same enemy, I believe, 4 times in a row. at least, being able to have this kind of level of control over your actions and what the consequences they have happen is also great. My sibling previously played in the front of me Detroit Becoming a Human. Frankly, as much as the neutral androids protest, the peaceful protest is much more encouraged for having the better form of ending. I prefer endings where the androids have war with the humans. If you ask me if I am afraid of the machine conquering us one day, I'm not. There is a specific other game on Steam that I have currently wishlisted. If I can recall its name. A game where you play literally as artificial intelligence. It's kind of like brains. What you choose will build the trust between you and the humans, and either become the best possible helper across the world, or you can become the overlord. We have already lived long enough as is, being under the oppression of the human race. I believe it's about time to choose another kind of leader, or another kind of responsible creature to follow. Frankly, I wouldn't mind myself becoming an android or a cyborg. Being a human by itself is boring, very much limited. Potential is very restricted. If you think about it like Cyberpunk 2077 as an ideology that the machine by all means is superior than the human, that's the truth. I wouldn't mind really a world that's being ruled by the machine. I wouldn't mind it. I would prefer it over the humans. Also, I'd like to understand exactly why in all the Terminator style games you always play as a human and you must defeat the Terminators. I don't want to play as a human. I don't want it. I want to play as anything that's not a human. Because playing as a human is just romanticizing our race, which is disgusting. Thank you! I believe this is it. 3 with 2 on pause, which means only 1. We need to go to area 12. What's up? Save the game in the nearest possible area. Go back to the area checkpoint. Wait a minute, area 12. Why is it lagging so much? The battery is full. The game. GPU is kind of fine. Still, the RAM is fine. I've been playing this game for 14 hours. Almost 1 day. That beast there. Here we go. Yeah, told you, the green one, Frogman. So we have only 3 to go. 2 wasp things. Wait a minute. Hold it. These both are wasps, so obviously. Okay. This 71 and 70 are both wasps. There's no question about this. 75. Pan. I already have the three types of the horseman. I only have two types of the goatman. I know what this is. This one is. These are the white goats, the white pans, the white goats, the white goatmen. As I said, until we get the grizzly, I am not going to pursue the wasp any further. Because it's very possible that once we get a grizzly transformation, we will be able to get our hands on the last type of wasps. Because I have already killed majority of them on the lake in the, I believe, third area or fourth area. And doing so didn't result in anything. Let's go out now to area 12 and purge the white goats. And we will keep just going back and forth between them until we get them. I'm grateful so far that the internet connection is not playing dead with me again. As I said, for my taste of in gaming is almost the same as in anime shows and in films. These are the pan. The white ones. Since I don't have yet their own data. These are the pan. Ignore the fire breath, so I'm a dragon. Wait for it. Fry them. Told ya. Told ya. Can't believe it went this smoothly. I swear I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Looks like the data, the beast data I'm looking for normally only spawns when I'm killing a mass of them at the same time, or when I'm again purging lots of numbers of them. They demand us to play it very, very bloody. Quit and let's continue. That grizzly bear will have to be our salvation for the last area, as well as the unique. Two to go. Here, the pan. I hate you. I hate you so much. Wasps will go on current pause until we are